Hello everyone. So today I'm going to give you the guidance for this new lunar cycle that has started yesterday at the new moon in Scorpio. So it was a pretty intense new moon, and we can still feel the energies from this new moon with intense energies, with in the destructive sign of Scorpio, there's that sense of transformation. So there's always a lot of destruction before leading to a transformation. So that's what we can sense. That's what we can sense at the moment with that new moon in Scorpio. Depending where it is in your chart, in which sector of your chart. And also it's opposing the planet of Uranus at the exact degree of 12 degrees. Uranus is at 12 degrees in the sign of Taurus, opposing this new moon. The sun conjunct the moon at 12 degrees in Scorpio. So, and it's actually doing a T-square. So Uranus is squaring Saturn in Aquarius. So that square, Uranus, Saturn is reforming. It's been there since March 2020. So we've been feeling the energies from this square of inner conflict between limitations and restrictions of our freedom, and also of the equality of ideas, all that Aquarius energy, and the actual, what's happening, or sudden changes around our physical environment, which is symbolized by the energy of Taurus. So we've been feeling that a lot, and that square is reforming now. It was because Uranus and Saturn were retrograding. It was this square was actually falling apart, and now it's reforming again. So we also have a square Saturn to this new moon in Scorpio. So that's why it's forming a T-square. So a T-square creates a lot of tension, and that tension is in fixed signs. So it's something, it's really tension. It's there to actually create something new. So, it's really a new cycle that's starting now in during this month of November. We're really experiencing a new cycle. It's a bit like the end of the year, really. It's as if a new year is going to start now in November instead of the calendar year in January. So you can feel, maybe you've been feeling during this new moon, a sense of ending, or as I said, of emotional death. Very, very intense, very strong, very deep, emotionally deep, because the moon is involved. And it's just to make space for something new that is more, aligned to this Aquarian age we're starting all together. So this was the, little astrological content for this new moon. Now let's see what the cards are saying, are guiding us to do during this lunar cycle. So the first advice from the deck cards of Mary is living the present moment. So the advice is actually to be focusing all your energy on the present moment, without worrying about the future, without making too many plans ahead, so that you can actually follow the signs, the signs that the universe is sending you. that your guides are sending you along the way to show you that you're on the right path. And so those signs that we can also call synchronicities are actually, you can only notice them if you are in the present moment. That's why, the two cards, they go together well, because, synchronicity signs can be just bumping into the right person, like you were thinking about your project, the situation you're in, and you're looking for a solution, and up the right person comes along, or the right information. Something just comes your way, just as a specific answer to what you were thinking of. That's what a sign is. That's what a synchronicity is. It's something that's not really logical or coherent to your mind, but it's something that really answers to something that you have asked within yourself, deep down. So that's the advice of Mary. Then from the deck of cards of the archetypes, we have this month the same card as last month. So it's funny, it's like as if we haven't finished to work with this archetype, which is the archetype of the hero and heroine. So the attributes of the hero is to follow your personal power. So it's to actually detach from heroic acts that come from your ego, that are looking for social recognition, compensating your limiting beliefs. So it could be, compensating the limiting belief of I don't belong, or I'm not good enough, I need to be perfect, all those things. I don't have the resources, or I'm not allowing myself to have enough resources. All those beliefs that we all have, in different proportions, if we follow our perceptions, meaning our thoughts and our emotions, we're going to be compensating them. We're going to try and solve our limiting beliefs, and then we are going to feel blocked in achieving any results, in accomplishing our desires, because we're just following our comfort zone, what we have always done, and that's why we have the same result as before. Whereas being a hero means that you need to focus your energy, your attention on the end results that you want to create. And the end results that are actually connected to your creative power, to that innocence that's inside of you, that sense of creativity, what makes you vibrate, what makes your soul vibrate, what really nourishes you inside, deep down, what makes you feel connected to your soul. So that's your creative power, that's your personal creative power, and that's what you need to give time, attention, and energy to. So of course you don't want to ignore fully your any negative emotions or negative thoughts coming from limiting beliefs, because they're there. So you need to observe them, you need to be aware of them, so that you notice them, and you can be like, okay, this is following my beliefs, this is not following my creative power. And then you can make some adjustments and redirect your attention and your focus on the end result without trying to control the process. Now that's the secret, is it's actually letting go of the process, because the process is going to be different, out of your comfort zone, something maybe you've never tried before, to reach a result that you have never reached before. So that's why the path has to be different. Then the other card that comes from the Akashic Records deck of cards is the card number 18, Up in the Air. So you can see here on this card a couple looking at the hot balloon flying in the air. And so they can see the balloon, but they can't really see what's inside of it. So it's like you have some projects that are there. You see them, once again, you see the end result, what you want to achieve, what you want to get, what new situation you want to create, but you can't see all the details yet. And so it's all about trusting that you're going to get more and more information as you move towards your goals, as you take action for your projects. You're going to get this information along the way. So you need to trust and have faith in you and in the situation that you're in at the moment, without wanting to think too far ahead and to know exactly what's going to happen. And then from the numerology deck of cards, we have the card number 88 of Abundance. So that's really following really the rest of the cards in a very logical way. It's to be in a state of abundance, so being open to new opportunities around you, and once again connecting to your true desires, your soul-driven desires, to what you really want to achieve in your life, instead of focusing on the process, on how to get there, because otherwise you're going to be wanting to control the situation, and it's going to make you feel anxious and worried and too much into the mental zone instead of being connected to your heart. So yeah, the guidance is advising you to follow a state of abundance. And finally, the last card that comes from the astrology deck is the 7th mansion, the 7th house. So the 7th house in astrology is the house of partnerships and relationships. Also contracts, clients, if you own a business, or with, it can be, people you work with, or your life partner, any kind of partnerships. And so this card is all about making the right partnerships, and getting into the right relationships that are going to help you go where you want to go. So being around people that are motivating you, that are encouraging you to fulfill your goals, and letting go of the relationships that are toxic, negative, that are actually not helping you be the person you really want to be. Connecting to your personal power, your creative power. Okay, so that's it for this new lunar cycle. I hope this helps. So if you want a personal reading, an astrology reading, having your natal chart done, or your solar return for the year of your birthday, to see what's going on in your chart, the different transits, how it's affecting you at the moment, or any energy healing sessions, you can send me an email. I will write you my email address in the comments, or You can also go on my website if you want more information. So yeah, have a nice lunar month, and I will see you next month for the next new moon. Bye bye.